Hi everybody, it's Cindy the Scrapologist. Are you wondering what this mess is on my desk? I'm going to do another Use Your Scraps video. I haven't done one in a while, and I wanted to take a break in between major projects that I'm doing. I'm doing a junk journal and I'm doing a mini album, and I just wanted to take a little break and work with my scraps a little bit because this doesn't take much time. I don't know if you're like me, but I have a whole bunch of papers. A lot of these are, I'm not kidding you, 10 years old. Um, Before I really used all of my scraps. So I have, for example, 4 of these from this Bo Bunny collection. I can't do anything with these. I've got a bunch of scraps from when Webster's Pages used to make their beautiful scrapbook paper. I wish they still did because I just loved their stuff. I bought everything. Here's another Bo Bunny piece that only has 2. So I really want to, I have a commitment to myself. I have for the past 6 months not bought any more paper unless it's for something to sell in my shop or a special order, a custom order for somebody. But for myself, for my own projects, I am not buying any more paper. I am going to use what I have in my stash. I have a stack like this. I'm not kidding you. It's probably 2 feet tall of paper that's just onesies and twosies of different collections that I just have had forever and I don't know what to do with. So that's what I wanted to work on today. And I was watching a video by Helga. I forget her name. I forget her last name. She has a cute little accent. She's a designer for Graphic 45, and they put out a video the other day. She made some really pretty cards where she fussy cut. And I thought, I'm going to do that. I don't have the same supplies she did, so I'm going to do kind of my own version. But I really liked what she did. Let me see if I can adjust this. Hang on. Okay. So if you want to follow along with me, you'll need some kind of just one sheet of paper that has some kind of pattern on it that you can fussy cut. And I love these flowers, so I'm going to fussy cut a bunch of these out. I just love this paper, and I didn't buy, I don't remember what this, oh, this is called A Gift of Love from 2010. Yeah, I've had this for too long, but the chocolate and the pink, so beautiful. Bo Bunny, would you bring this paper collection back so I can get every other piece? I think at the time I went to a scrapbook store that just sold, they didn't sell entire collection packs, they just sold ones and twos and, sold the paper separately. And so I ended up with just a few pieces. But so find something that, actually I'm not using these. Find something that you can fussy cut. Graphic 45 is really good. Their cover page usually is meant for fussy cutting. Let me take this off autofocus. Well, I better leave it on. Okay, and you'll need just a piece of paper that this is going to go on. We're going to decorate this, and this is going to go on top of your card. Mine measures 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. If you want to follow along exactly. I have some Glimmer Mist that I'm going to be using. I only have 3 colors on hand right now. I have Cornbread because this is what's in my junk journal kit that I'm selling. I have a bunch of these. It's a really neat color, and I have this beautiful, this is one of my favorites. It's called Red Tipped Rose. Look at how beautiful that is, and it has the mica in it. And then I have a dark green, which I probably will not use. And I thought that these go really well with these flowers. And then I found an ink pad, and these 2 colors here match almost perfectly. So I'm going to use a little bit of ink. I also have some foam squares and some foam tape because I want to add dimension to the card by having the flowers be at different levels. So the first thing I'm going to do is just mess around with the back of this card. And I think I'm going to start with this pigment ink. Okay. And just get some color on here and sort of, oh, I didn't get enough. Just kind of swipe it around. My light is always so bad. I'm sorry. There we go. This is, oh, I got a little brown fingerprint there from taking my other pad off, but that's okay because I'll just cover that with a flower. Okay. I'm happy with that. And I have my heat tool. I'm just going to kind of dry each step as I go, just in case. Uh-oh. You know what I'm doing? Not good. I'm heating on top of my cutting mat, which is not good because it bubbles it. There. One more adjustment on the camera. Sorry guys, I do this every video because I just, my light in my room changes. So I can't just like put it on one setting and just leave it. I wish I could. There, I think that looks good. Okay. Yes. Okay, that needs a little more drying. And then I wanted to take my red tipped rose glimmer mist. I love glimmer mist. I love it. That's why it's in my junk journal kit. This one really needs to be shaken up. Oh, all that mica settles to the bottom. So if you want the glimmer, make sure that you get everything off the bottom. Okay, and then I just want to spritz this. And actually that's not having the effect I wanted, so I'm going to do dots like this. Ooh, beautiful. dry that. And I'm trying to blow the dots around a little bit so that they're not all just round. Okay. It's still wet, but we need to do some fussy cutting, and I can let it dry a little bit on its own. And whatever scissors you have, and decide which images before you cut. Decide which ones you want. Usually what I do is I do a rough cut of the whole image, and then I go through and pick out what I want. Let me use my other scissors for that. This paper is so pretty. And then I can make a second card with this one. And I think what I'm going to do first is start here, cut down to here, and around here and there. And then I'll decide what I want to do with the rest of it. Now, if this is extremely boring watching me fussy cut, this would be a good time to fast forward. I don't have one of those fancy programs where I can fast forward. I'm not a video editor, nor do I want to be. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't want to spend a lot of time doing that kind of stuff. Learning how to make videos. You know, I don't want to become a videographer. I want to have good quality videos, but you guys can fast forward if this is excruciating watching me fussy cut. Fussy cutting is so relaxing. I think what I'm going to do is go through that stack of papers and just sometime when I have time to just sit and watch a movie or something like that, just fussy cut out some things, because I really have got to get that stack down. I need to make room in my studio for more stuff. Are you kidding me? I can't buy anything until I get rid of this. That's my commitment. So I want to buy more stuff. That's pretty. Okay, and then I think, let's see. I think I'm going to cut this out so I can pop it up. Let's see. No, I'm going to have to cut like this. See, if I cut this way, then it'll look funny. I want this pink flower to be on top, so I'm going to pretend like I'm going to finish out the petal here, like this. Like that. So what I can do is I can put this here, and then I can pop this up here. Somehow, like that, maybe. And I'm even going to cut out this. I'm going to have 3 levels, I think. I hope I don't regret doing that. Let's see. So I could put this one down. And then this could be popped up. Well, I can even just put it over top of it. And then pop this up. These could just kind of be free. So now I think I want these 2 flowers because I needed something in this bottom right and bottom left hand corner. Or I could put another one in. This might look pretty. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut out this section here. Flowers are a really good thing to fussy cut. You can do so much with them. I'm making a card in this particular instance, and so you can, with flowers, you can put just about any sentiment. It can be a get well card, it can be a thank you card. It's a nice neutral theme to just put flowers on. So a lot of times when I make cards, I don't put the sentiment on. I leave the sentiment for when I need a card. And then I pick out the card that I think will go well with that person, and I put the sentiment on it. So what if we put this here? Let's see. And this would be popped on top. I think that's going to go. Okay. I like that. And then I think I want these 2 orange flowers here. They'll maybe go along the bottom. Because right now I think I have too much pink going on. Did you know when you're fussy cutting, notice how I'm moving the paper, not the scissors. See? It's more accurate if you're going for a really neat fussy cut. Where's my other one? There it is. I probably should have done this live so that I could talk to you all while I'm fussy cutting. What I'm thinking, this is too mushed together. Let's see. Because I want some of this to be showing. So if I put this over here and pop it up, and then this is too much of a line here, so I do need something over that, so I can pop that up there, and just put another one there. What do you think? It needs something. Does it need one of these dark flowers? Or what else have we got? More pink. Let me try one of these. Now this whole edge is cut off, but I have another one on this other sheet of paper. I mean on the other half of paper. So let me just see if I need some color here. Yeah. It'd be neat if I could kind of fussy cut some of this. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this down, and then I can always add to it. And I need to fix these flowers. I didn't fussy cut them very good. Okay. I'm going to ink my edges. I think this is going to end up getting cut off because it's hanging over the edge of the card. Probably my glue stick would have worked better for this. But it's not handy. It's way over on the other side of my studio. Now, where did I have this? I can put it... I can put it about that high. Got some of that pink left over. Just make sure I don't have any white edges. And for this, I'm going to use my foam squares and pop it up. These are 3D foam squares. The company name looks like it's Scrapbook Adhesives. I don't know where I got these. I apologize. I've had them for ages, ages and ages. I used to have some bigger ones, but I don't. I ran out. So now I'm just trying to get rid of these little ones. They work just fine. You just have to put more on, that's all. Let me clean this up. I don't know if you heard that, but we have several people in the neighborhood who bomb by at all hours of the day and night with their loud pickup trucks. And it just drives me crazy. They put those glass packs on their mufflers to make it super noisy. Just, to me, it's just selfish. But anyway, I think I'll pop this up and put it there. Oh, you know what? I can actually have things hanging off because this is going to go on the card. So things could kind of hang off. I think I'll do that. Okay. I like it so far. It's nothing like the card on Graphic 45 that I saw, but that's okay. And do I want another one? I've got this other little one. It'd be kind of fun just kind of floating up here. Just want to neaten this up a little bit. And this one I think I will not pop up. I could put it there though. I could have one popped up and one. Let's see, do I want it there? Do I want it there? Yep. There. Okay, I'm happy with that. I don't know if the colors are truly showing really well. So this one's popped up and this one is popped up and the rest are just laying flat. If I had a couple more leaves, I would probably put some more leaves here, but that's okay. So now if I couldn't find a sentiment that I really liked. This one's not too bad. I might put this one on. Love is all you need. Actually, I think I will. But if you have paper with a sentiment on it, you can fussy cut that out too and put the foam dots on it so it's raised and put that in this corner here. But this happens to be a piece of chipboard. So I am going to go ahead and use this. I need more ink. Put that there. And I think I will ink up my edges here. And then I have some foam tape that I'm going to put on the back of this. So this is going to go on top of a card and it's going to be raised too. And I can't even tell you where I got this because that's all I have left of the container. Okay. So that'll be nice and raised. And then the last thing I want to do is, because the back is shimmery, I want to have the flowers be a little shimmery. So I'm going to take the cornbread. Oops, and there's all my mica at the bottom. So I want to make sure. I should probably store these upside down. I wonder if that's a better idea. And then I just want to spritz the flowers just a little bit to give them some glimmer. And my sentiment too. And let me dry that. This cornbread has some really nice mica in it. I don't know if it's going to show in the camera, but can you see the silvery? It's not really showing. It looks more brown, but it is very silver. There, I'm very happy with this. Love is all you need. See if the shimmer is showing in the camera. There we go. There you can kind of see it. It's very subtle, but it just brightens it up a little bit. So then you just take this off and put it on to your card. Just take a blank piece of cardstock that's folded in half and put it on your card. And you've got a card to go. So I'm super happy with this. So listen, for me, 1 down, 10 gazillion to go. So I hope you try this, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. See you in the next video.